Hey there guys, it's Jason Mazda and welcome to my first room building video. In this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a nice large bedroom. I tried to go with this modern theme, putting in some nice little columns. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting this series where I'm going to be building rooms for you to download. They'll all be posted on the gallery, and now that the online gallery exists, I can actually link you guys directly so you'll be able to download them and you'll be able to get access to them really easily. So what I want you guys to do is in the comment section suggest rooms for me to build. So you can be as simple as like, oh, I'd like to have a new bathroom or a kid's study or something like that. And then you can suggest certain color schemes, or you can even send me pictures. I highly suggest you send me pictures from Google and stuff like that of ideas of stuff that you'd like to see created in The Sims, and I'll give it my best shot. So I am taking requests, and you can request for me to build a room on my Twitter. That is Jason Mazda Tweet. There's a link in the description, and you would have seen at the start and at the end of the video there are little annotations that show how to spell it out. But anyway, so that's something cool that I'm going to be trying to do with this channel. What I'm doing now is I'm just adding in some doors and some windows. And here I actually stopped recording because I had too many files on my computer, so I'd run out of space. So this is sort of like a stop motion little bit. I originally wanted to go for this nice black and white scheme, but I decided I didn't like it and I wanted it to be a little bit more colourful. So I ended up going with this nice brown and white colour. It sort of matches the flooring a little bit better. One other thing I highly suggest that you guys do is when you're designing your own rooms, send them to me on my Twitter. You can tag me in your Twitter posts, just at JasonMazdaTweet, and I'm more than happy to have a look at them. It'd be really awesome to get a sort of interaction going with you guys. I also, what I was going to say is I suggest that you use different wall paints for different parts of the room. It just makes it look better. So I've gone with a brown color palette. It's like just brown paint, white, and I've gone with this brick, grey bricks as well, which makes it look quite modern. I was trying to decide which curtains I wanted to use. This actually took quite a while. There's a lot of curtains that I thought would work well, but they just didn't have the right color that I was going for. Like if I wanted to go for a blue, or something like that. There were heaps of options, but there were very few options for just plain white. I literally wanted just plain white curtains, and they had very few options. I was going to go with these blinds for a little bit, but then I decided against it. I thought it was blocking too much of the sun from getting in, and especially with a bedroom with these nice open windows, you kind of do want to see out. So I decided to go with these curtains. They do look quite nice, and as you can see, I've used the Bidebug lights to make them look a little bit lighter. And then I've gone with a two-piece curtain just over the larger window. So to get access to the ceiling lights that you can see at the moment, there is a new cheat called Bidebug. I will put the cheat in the video description so you can use it on your own builds. Pretty much what it does is it just unlocks all hidden items that you can unlock throughout the game, as well as some other items such as these ceiling lights that some of the Sims creators can use sort of to like illuminate certain objects. They're in The Sims 3, just very similar to The Sims 3. If you played The Sims 3, you're probably familiar with Bidebug. The cheat's a little bit different, it's not the same, so again, the cheat is in the description. You can ask in the comments, but it will save you a lot of time if you just read the description, guys. It'd be awesome. Now just adding in some rugs. Really struggled with what color I wanted. I ended up going with this sort of creamy color, sort of accented the bed really nicely, and these plants really do stand out. Always love putting like sort of plants and sort of minor decor items into the house's like clutter sort of objects. It really does make the house look better. I've been watching a lot of the YouTube channel The Tides Changing, which is a simming channel, which I've actually never heard of. She's very good, and I was just loving watching her videos, and I was inspired actually by one of her houses to start building again. So thank you, The Tides are Changing. Shout out to you, though you probably have more subscribers than me, but thank you nonetheless. Just moving the camera around a little bit, just making sure that all the walls are painted, and they are. So you can actually use this you can use this room in your own game. You can download it from the gallery. My username on the gallery is JasonMazda2. Again, I'm going to link this in the video description, so you can check out the video description for all certain goodies. Using these full-length mirrors across the wall, I really like how the reflection makes it look more modern. And just adding more clutter objects in, some rugs, you can see all the shoes and the dresses, just to make it look more like a open sort of wardrobe thing. I was contemplating going with a door and actually cutting these two rooms off separately, but I decided to look nicer if it was all together. Gave the illusion of more space as well. I really like the columns in this house. They're a little bit pointless, but they do look really cool. You'll get to see some screenshots in a moment of the finished product. Just adding in this nice little rug. I was not sure whether I wanted to put a fireplace or a TV in this room, but I decided to go with the TV just because it has more functionality, I guess, in a bedroom. You can have your Sims sit down. I should have chucked in a bookcase, so when you do download this, you can put a bookcase in this room. Just sort of a nice little sitting area, and I use the Alt key and move objects just to move the chairs back a little bit, and making sure they're all nice and lined up. Pretty much finished here, guys. We're going to pop into some screenshots in a moment. I did take these in game, so this is a really nice screenshot of just the overall view. Slightly different angle. I really like how the columns look. Here is a frontal view of the bedroom. You can see the TV on the side as well. Here's the TV. You can see it out using the windows, which is really, really nice. The windows are really illuminated quite well because of the Vita-Bug tubes. Here is the dresser. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a like and leave a comment and hit me up on my Twitter. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.